is a esteem booster. Proverbs 3:1-14 says, "My son, do not forget my law, but let your heart keep my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they add to you. Let not mercy forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablets of your heart, and find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths." This is peace. This is peace. To have your path directed by the peacemaker. Woo! We go further down in 19. It says, "The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding, he established the heavens." Has anyone here founded anything as great as the earth? Has anyone established anything like the heavens? That's why I want to obey his wisdom and find peace. So sometimes, yes, unforgiving folks dig up stuff, but sometimes it falls on us. We have to stop doing stuff for unforgiving folks to be able to dig up. We have to stop doing stuff for our conscience to dig up. We have to stop doing stuff for the accuser of the brethren, the devil, to continue to throw darts at us and dig up. So, yes, even with that, I know you say, "Well, brother, if we walk in obedience, we're still going to go through trial and tribulation." Yes, we're going to go through trial and tribulation. Well, what does the Bible say about trial and tribulation? At times, you will suffer for the glory of God. In 1 Peter, he wrote to teach believers, those back then and us now, we can glean from it. He wrote to teach believers how to live victoriously in the midst of hostility, amid suffering and escalating persecution, without becoming bitter and without losing hope. To keep a good countenance and good esteem while trusting in the Lord. At that time, the Emperor Nero had set the city on fire. And some commentators say he done this to satisfy an incredible lust he had for things and for status and to rebuild. And the more he tried to rebuild, he had to destroy. And with this extraction plan, he chose the Christians as a scapegoat to keep from looking bad for setting the city on fire. He blamed it on the Christians. And so then, with that blame placed on the Christians, there began persecution and killing of Christians. He ordered this to make himself look good. By the way, and this is key here, even before all that, the Christians were already hated. They were hated because they were associated with Judaism, and because their worship of the Lord was hostile into the culture around them, the Roman culture around them, because of their zeal and their worship for the Lord. It made the pagan culture around them look and feel bad. My brothers and sisters, we have the same common enemies today as those Christians who the writing was to back in those times. Satan, who is the accuser of the brethren, a fallen and lustful paganistic world, our own flesh, and sometimes some of us have or will have a personal Nero in our life. Might be a neighbor, might be a cousin, might be a sister, a brother, or grown children, maybe even a parent. Could even be a spouse, I'm sorry to say. But we might have a Nero in our lives wanting to persecute you, wanting to burn down your city, wanting to accuse you, wanting to bring up your past to make themselves look better and feel better. I just stopped by to tell you, pick your face up. Pick up your esteem. Because if your esteem is in the Lord, your response to the persecution and to your persecutor is to be pressing continually towards the mark.